What's going on? VitalSyntax here. Got some more Black Ops 2, and typically I'm a team deathmatch player when it comes to Call of Duty. In all the previous games, that was the game mode that I played the most of. I played Domination, Search and Destroy, and Free for All a little bit, but team deathmatch was probably 75% or more of the time that I was playing. And in Black Ops 2, I've had a lot of issues with team deathmatch. Well, at first I didn't really realize it was just with the game mode. At first I thought it was just an issue I had with the submachine guns, because the submachine guns in this game are very effective, especially when you have a laser sight and rapid fire. You can just hip fire people, and in the majority of the team deathmatch games, if I wasn't being one of the guys that was running around hip firing people with the submachine gun, then that was what always killed me and what got me frustrated, and typically what gave me a bad game. And at first I thought, maybe that's just a problem with the submachine guns, or maybe it's just because there's lots of tight close quarters maps. But I think more than anything it has to do with the game mode. At least in Black Ops 2, I despise team deathmatch. It's the most frustrating game mode that I've played in the game. Now I haven't played all the game modes in the game, and there's some really cool new ones that I really want to try out. Things like the new party games that are kind of like wager matches. There's also some new normal playlist game types that I haven't tested out yet. Really what I've played so far is team deathmatch, free for all, search and destroy, and domination. And I've never really been a fan of domination in Call of Duty. I don't really know why either. But in Black Ops 2, I am just absolutely loving it and doing absolutely incredible. I don't know why. Maybe I just got lucky, but basically all of today while I was playing Black Ops 2 and I was playing Domination, I always had really good games, and we always won. I always had a bunch of flag captures and things like that. Another thing I want to talk about is this gun right here, which is the FAL. Holy shit, I love this gun. I actually have two classes with this gun set up after I unlocked it and was messing around with it. It's a single fire gun, just like you would expect for a FAL from the previous games. It does quite a bit of damage. I think it's a 2-shot kill at close range, and it's incredibly high fire rate. As long as you tap the trigger really quickly, then you're going to be shooting really quickly. Also, the secondary pistol here, I think this is the M23R or something like that. It's basically a 3-round burst pistol, and it reloads really, really awesome, and it is incredibly good. Every range too, because it has that burst mode. It allows you to kind of control the bullets and be a little bit better at a distance. But this FAL, man, it is insanely good. The recoil is very, very minimal, and even at close range, I feel like I can really do some damage, which I think with the rest of the assault rifles, or at least the ones I've tried, it doesn't really seem to be the case. And actually in this video, the gun I'm actually using, because I picked the FAL up off the ground, the gun I'm actually using is the TAR, and this is one of the first games that I ever did well with the TAR. I don't really know why, but it feels like, I don't know, the fire rate's not high enough or something like that. It seems like the submachine guns were always outmatching me. But I think the reason why Domination is such a more enjoyable game mode for me is because the thing I don't like about team deathmatch is the number of people that are running around with submachine guns and hip firing, and that's because it's really effective in that game, because you can just run around constantly. There's no set spawn points. You can spawn behind people. It's really, really hectic and frantic, and there's no objectives. And I don't know, I've never really, I always kind of liked that in previous Call of Duty games, but for some reason that's changed for me. And I don't think I'm going to be playing Team Deathmatch anymore. I think I'm going to be playing Domination. Or maybe some other game modes once I try them out. There's, I think, one called Hotspot or something like that, where, no, that's Medal of Honor. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like King of the Hill. If you guys remember what it's called, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. I want to try that one out as well, although I think that might be kind of a fuckfest if everybody's always in the same spot. It's called Drop Zone. That's what it is. I think that's correct. Also, another thing I want to touch on in this video is the kill streaks. So the kill streaks I'm using here that I've unlocked so far, and the ones that I've found most useful, is not the hunter killer drone. What's it called? The Hellfire, I think it's called. It's either that or like a Predator or something. Basically, it's right here. You call it in, and you can basically control the cluster. So if you click before it hits the ground, it'll actually split up into a bunch of Predator missiles. They do less damage than a Predator missile, and you can actually just, instead of splitting it up, you can just, let it hit the ground and make a really, really big explosion. But that thing is really awesome, and I've gotten tons of double kills and triple kills with it. And then the other kill streak that I'm using in this video is the stealth chopper. It doesn't show up on people's radar, so I don't know. I guess that makes it a little bit more effective because they don't really know exactly where it is unless they have been killed by it or are looking up in the sky and whatnot. But anyway, this is the first part of a domination because now they have rounds. You switch sides halfway through. So next video, I'll go and use the second half of this gameplay. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a like or a video. A like or a favorite. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.